What up, son?
How you doing?
Peace, brother. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. I'm glad you're here tonight because you're a real MC. I have to interview. I have to interview some sketchy artists, which they don't bring the bars, and I'm very happy about having you tonight. I wanted to have you on back a few months ago, and then Fred passed, and I said I don't even want to bother you because I know you're going through a rough time with that.
Yeah, even now. I'm in and out. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not easy. Not only that, you know, what is the odds really of Fred passing away and me being a young boy when I was dealing with Big Pun as well. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I lived with him for, quite some time and he passed away. You know what I'm saying? So, just both of them is it's a hard hit. I go through my days, you know. Yeah. Early this morning. It
Yeah.
wasn't cool. Yeah, it wasn't too cool. But now it's today's a good day, man. I'm right now. I'm at my man Big French crib. We'll talk about that later. We got something crazy.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to hearing that. Real hip hop only. I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad you're here tonight, Reef Hustle. Shout out to June for hooking us up.
Yes, sir. Peace, King.
Yeah, he hooked us up because I had David Bars in the studio last year
Okay.
with me. We were doing some promotion for his work that he was doing, and he put me on to you, and he was telling me about you working with Pun. And I'd like to get into that before we get into you starting becoming a rapper and an MC in this game. So, how did you get involved with Pun?
Um, Divine intervention, man. I would say, I would say it's God, but I got involved with Pun by just bumping into him. I got involved in bumping into him. I seen, two gentlemen that was rapping. First, I seen the Big Benz, like, outside of a club. I can't really get it. I don't remember, but caught him outside. I just seen the Big Benz. Benz used to be my favorite. You know what I mean? And I seen some guys just rapping. I didn't really see him yet. And then, they kind of moved out the way, and there he goes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking, I'm like, yo, you know what? This is my chance. And I asked Tony Sunshine, I'm like, yo, tell your man, give me 30 seconds. I said, that's all I need, 30 seconds. He's like, all right, cool. Told him, gave me 30
Yeah,
seconds. Like, yo, I'm going to call you tomorrow. So he called me the next day, man, kept his word. At that time, I wasn't even trying to rap no more, man. I was just like, yo, man, forget it. You know what I'm saying? I started working. Um, I just had like the regular 9 to 5 structures kind of thing. And, you know, not that I loved it, but it was just a easier way, I guess, to make bread at that time. I was just too through with just hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
yeah,
Hip hop is take you for a ride. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I met him, man. I met him some years, a long time ago. Um, and then actually, I started living with him after that for about like almost a year. You
mhm.
know what I mean? During that time, we was doing I think Terror Squad, the first album, then doing his album, and then we starting to work on. We was listening to and kind of critiquing Cuban Link's album, um, uh, uh, and then we was just like working on his album. You know what I'm saying? And we also working on some stuff that I had as well, that we were supposed to put together. We was putting together an album for me, and those are the things we was working on at the time, you know. But it's pretty much it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Baby was the album that you were working on with him, right?
Yeah, yeah, baby. But also, I was working on the first Terror Squad album, whatever he was on. You know, I would critique it, or something like that, or just being in the stew, and if he asks questions, or what I think, I just tell him what I think, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was the Yeah Baby album. It was the stuff that he was on for the Terror Squad album, um, and the stuff that me and him was about to do. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we had actually I'm on a joint with him, um, Aguilar, because he actually produced the record as well.
Mhm.
And this was a Tony Touch album, Sun Kiss. You know what I mean? So that's the only record that I got to do with him, you know. But still, even to get that opportunity,
Yeah,
the opportunity is like, forget about it. One of
he's
the best.
top five for me.
It's a fact. That's a fact. Top five. Shout out to my man Fred too. He top five too. A
Yeah,
lot of people scared of my man. It's my
Fred
team.
and ill pen.
Miss both of them guys. Miss Miss Pun. You know, I never really got to mourn Pun. You know, although I boo-hoo, you know, a couple times, but you know, when my man Fred passed, for some reason, man, he just popped up in my head, just like both of them. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a double hit in one shot. You know, just like a double hit at one time, and you know that was kind of rough too. Hey, yo, man, this is dope. I like this. This is cool right here.
Yeah.
It's cool right here.
I appreciate that. You know, it's important for artists like you to open up. You have as much time as you need. But rest in peace to Fred The Godson. I was supposed to do an event with him. Shout out to SNS. He plugged me in for a Pass the Aux event in March that was supposed to go down. And Fred The Godson and me were supposed to be the judges. I was looking forward to meeting him because I wanted to get him on my show.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that didn't happen with COVID-19. And then he passed. And I was like, we lost a great one.
So crazy, man. I really hate that name. You know what I'm saying? Just listening to it just make me sick all the time. You know, but just it's much more deeper, man. It's much more deeper. I mean, a lot of people's had a horrible, horrible January all the way up to now. You know, and you know, it's just not easy. You know, we all live in the same, you know, the same situation. A lot of us is not really, you know, making money in the things that we love to do. You know, a lot of us not working. A lot of people is not exercising and getting sick just because they're not exercising. You know, just staying in the house for a person who never been incarcerated or you know things like that is you know it's rough for them. You know what I'm saying? And then really not knowing what's going to happen the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So depending on people who don't even know who you are, who don't even know who your family are, who don't even care, you know, one thing about you, man, you know what I'm saying? They're just, you know, dictating what you're going to do the next day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it can get real crazy, man. It can get real crazy. Yo, thank you for having me up here too, man. This is dope.
No doubt.
The background is clean, man.
Oh, you like the background? Yeah, I'm in my home studio because we're running it through the university. Someone's broadcasting on the university because of COVID-19. All my classes are online, so I'm still doing it from my home studio.
That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
You know, here, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know, shout out to my man David Bars and stuff like that. Shout out to a lot of MCs, man. I got a lot of favorites that a lot of people probably didn't hear and probably heard. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of those guys. You know what I'm saying? And to all the DJs, man, all the radio personalities and all that good stuff too, man. You know?
Yeah.
Just let you guys know I'm in my man Big French studio. You know, he's another gentleman that you guys are gonna meet. You know, and he's a very big contribution to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're gonna rock, man.
Yeah.
So what other questions you got, brother?
I got a lot for you.
I like that hat that you got on too.
I'm a Knicks fan.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you, brother.
You're a Knicks fan too?
Knicks fan, bro. But I have not. I'm not gonna lie. I have not been watching NBA this year.
I don't blame you. I can't even pay attention now because it doesn't even feel like a real season to me.
Doesn't feel like you like me in the gym, man. It's disgusting. It's
Yeah.
disgusting. I don't even watch it, bro. I don't even watch it.
No, there's no. I feel like I'm the only person in my youth that keeps it 100% when it comes to real New York attitude. I'm a Knicks fan. And I like the bars, the real MCs. No one's like that. Everyone in New York now, they like the Nets. They can go back to Jersey, and
Yeah.
either they root for the Lakers or the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, that's a fact. Just only those teams. That's it.
Yeah.
Only those teams, man. That's whack.
I ride with the Knicks. That's my team.
I hear you, man.
You always got to go with them.
You always got to go, and that's how Fred was too, man. He loved the Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loved the Knicks, man. You know what I'm saying?
Knicks will always be New York's #1 team.
It's a fact. I agree with you.
Always.
Let's go Knicks, man.
Yeah. Hopefully next year they start getting better. They got to keep getting better from here. But you mentioned Big Pun and Fred the Godson in your top 5. Who are your other 3?
I got more than 3, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I got more than three, man. Nas, number one. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, you know what? It ain't even no top, which is numbers. You know what I mean? Jay, of course, and everybody say of course, but Jay-Z is a real MC. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a real MC. Who else you got? Andre 3000, CeeLo Green. Dudes is crazy with it. Like real lyricists.
Yeah.
Get busy.
Yeah. Big L, he got busy too. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Big L, definitely super busy. How many I named already?
Like four more, I think. You name Andre 3000, Nas, Jay-Z.
It's my guy. Jay Electronica. He's nasty. He's nasty. He's not a top 10, but it ain't enough work out there for that. But my son is nasty though.
Yeah.
Who you got? Who else, man? And people be fronting on Face Mob. Scarface is retarded, man.
Yeah.
Scarface is retarded. Like fronting on Face Mob. Face Mob got it. Who else?
Cool G Rap.
Oh yeah. Cool G Rap. Kane, KRS. This is my top one. KRS, Rakim. We're gonna go back to those MCs too. Big Daddy Kane. Like I got this, like all from my, my brothers. Era. You know what I'm saying? But, my era as well. You know what I mean? Just, being a baby of that. But I'm like Slick Rick, retarded. You know what I mean? Just being the best storyteller ever in rap history. And still is to this day. Still the best storyteller in rap history. You know what I'm saying? With the old records. Which is crazy.
Yeah.
There's a few others that I'm not, that's in my mind that are like not too many people who, that really listen. Like you got even Big Boy. Big Boy is a dope lyricist to me as well.
From Outkast, yep.
Yeah, from Outkast. They complimenting each other.
Most Def.
Yeah, Most Def is nasty. Kweli's nasty.
Yeah, he's
yeah, he's nasty. It was a lot, bro. Eminem is nasty.
Yep.
That boy, he get busy. Royce is amazing. You got Joe and you got Joe Buttons and Joe.
Yep, Joe Budden.
Joel.
Yeah, Joel Ortiz. Yep.
Joel Ortiz.
And you can go on and on.
On and on. I know, since I don't live in the West Coast, I know it's a lot of underground dudes who's just retarded. You know what I'm saying? I just, I ain't hearing them, but I know some dudes over there.
The game is nice.
The game is good. The game is good. Nip is nice, bro.
Yeah.
Nip is definitely nice. In a short period of time. He's nice. Crooked Eye's nice. Like super MC. You know what I'm saying? Daz and Corrupt and Snoop and them, them boys, they was nice. Dr. Dre was a dope deliverer. And he was the man with the dope delivery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's these gentlemen named Far Side retarded?
Yeah. Is that Passing Me By? That's them?
Yeah. So that's a classic record though.
Yeah.
Who else? Yeah, Alcoholics was crazy.
Yeah.
Alcoholics, yeah, you gotta listen to them, bro. If you ain't hear them,
yeah. The Liquid, was that the song they had? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like the true and all of that. Word.
Yeah. Fire. That's real hip hop.
Huh?
That's real hip hop.
Yeah, real hip hop, man. How long you been up on the doing the radio? No?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Damn, who you had up there, man? I wasn't as big as me, man.
I've had Fat Joe on here.
Dope.
Dave East.
That's dope.
Dave East is fire. I've had Master Ace, Cool Keith, Diamond D. I know you probably know who Diamond D is. You work with Buckwild.
Yeah. Definitely work with my man Buck Wild, one of the illest producers ever. You know what I'm saying? My man Fred said Diamond D is the OG. But yeah, man. That's my personal guy. Kid Capri, he's another dope producer too.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people be passing his joints, but he's a dope producer too. He got joints. Shit, we can go on about that. The whole
producers, right?
Yeah.
Premier.
Yeah, Primo A1, it's top.
That's the goat.
He did some music for Fred Durst, right?
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, guy is legendary, man. Primo is legendary, man.
Gangstar.
Of course.
Guru to me is underrated. He's not brought up enough.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, Guru had his monotone style was just retarded.
Yeah.
Like, nobody really could really rock with that guy, monotone flow. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But God bless him, though. Word.
Of course. I know. I ask this a lot to every person I have on my show. I don't get into it with the trap artists that I've had on because I'm not going to even get ready to war with them because I don't think they're that good for hip hop. But because MCs need to have that spotlight. But how do you feel about the current state of the music industry surrounding hip hop?
The music industry sucks. You know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%.
The new artists, I like some of them. I don't know their names. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of it is garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like the majority of it is garbage. Some guys that I do like, they're actually artists. You know what I mean? They actually have a wide range. They just do the music just so they can, in their era bust through the doors and then do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But the state of hip hop today is trash, man. But we bringing it back alive because I don't want to say bars. Everybody's like bars matter. This and that. But of course, bars does matter. But substance, you could be just mediocre, but if you got that substance, man, I think that's key too. It's another thing that people is missing. I like to come with a lot of substance and stuff like that. Because people just want to rap, but today's rap, man, is garbage.
It's not even rap.
It's not rap. Like they singing. You know what I'm saying? They singing more melody, harmonizing and stuff like that. It's not rap. The horrible thing about it is that everybody that I hear or everybody that I listen to, they pretty much rap the same and they say the same things in the same way and they use the same words. You know what I mean? With hip hop, with real rappers, they tend to want to stand on their own. They tend to want to have their own style. They tend to, want to talk about certain things and use different words and how certain words, even down to how certain words just roll off the pause, the tongue. You heard?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, even down to that, man. But state of hip hop today, man, is just it's messed up, man. I think that they could use, some history lessons.
Oh yeah, they need to go back to Sugar Hill Gang and learn from there and and learn all the way through the 90s up into the early 2000s to when the real hip hop really started to get overshadowed by the nonsense in the industry now.
Well, the industry is gonna go where the money is. You know what I'm saying? Wherever the most popular crowd, that's where the industry is gonna go.
But I don't get why isn't this sound popular? I don't get because to me, I think it's the greatest thing I've ever heard. When I listen to your song War, Dead Ass, Hip Hop's Here, which is that's just out of here. I can turn on a Capital Punishment record. Parental Discretion is Advised, my favorite track off of that album.
Right.
And I put that on. I'm like, this is the greatest thing I ever heard. Like, how does no one else hear what I'm hearing with this?
How do you like 23, 22?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Me? I'm 20, 21.
look, 20. Yo, just like you said, like I don't understand how these people don't listen to this. Like, what's wrong with them? You know what it is? Like, you probably supposed to have been born 20 years ago, 15 years ago. You heard?
Yeah.
You should have been born in Well, you was born in 2000, right?
1999.
99. Word, yo, I'm bugging. Yo, 99. Yeah, you missed all the good stuff. But yo, that's crazy, man. Because you know you probably got an old soul somewhere. Did your mother ever say that?
I've heard people say that to me, that I'm an old soul. I've heard that.
Yeah. But I mean, because you like old music, not necessarily old soul, man. But you seem pretty calm right there, champ. You seem pretty calm. A 23-year-old, 22-year-old, you know, they be ready, hype, lit, ready to roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you analyze certain things and you you know, digest certain things, which is good, man. Just like you said, you're like, yo, I don't understand how, you know, these people are not really listening to what I'm listening to. What's going on?
Everyone out here is listening to Lil Baby. I'm not doing that.
Well, check this out. You listen to Little Baby. Which Little Baby we talking about? You talking about, because there's two babies, right?
Yeah, there's the Baby and Lil Baby.
Okay. So the Baby, I think, is the brown skin kid, right? The darker kid with the short haircut, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Baby, he can actually rap. That dude can actually rap. If you listen to him, he can actually rap. You know what I'm saying? And he has a style where it's like he goes like one-liners, and it just goes overlaps. But you got to do a lot of recording for that. But I like the delivery on it. I like the delivery on you know, the way he rap. Pretty good. The other kid, he's all right. You know, he's definitely. I don't think he's whack. I think you know, it's kind of like he's a part of that sound where, you know, the kids is really jacking, but you know, I think he tries more, because a lot of kids right now, you know, when this COVID hit, man, it was crickets. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these young dudes, it was crickets. Yeah. And some of them, it's like they couldn't get off. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. Like they couldn't get off, and that was the perfect time for, you know, people to really sit down there and listen to dudes who really could spit. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then people tell me that the sound, the boom bap, it's outdated. No one's looking for that sound anymore. That's garbage. That's garbage because Nas just dropped King's Disease. That album's doing numbers right now. Oh, there we go. It kind of like got stuck a little bit. It happens. But boom bap, it's still alive. It always will be. Nas just dropped King's Disease. That's doing numbers.
Yep.
Buckwild just dropped his new album. Ransom just dropped an album.
Yeah. Fleet just dropped. Yeah. Fleet Lord just dropped an album too.
There you go.
An album. My man Mussolini. A lot of people like, yeah, a lot of dudes who get busy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of boom bap, you know, and stuff like that. Like, get busy. But these kids actually, they really need to hear this, man. So, you know, not only the substance, man, but the ways and learning how to rap, and, you know, it's just not the same thing. Like, you know, it's just the same thing coming from the same way, the same cadence, you know, the same melodies. Yo,
the skinny jeans.
So it's horrible. You don't like you don't like the dress code?
No, I still wear everything baggy, 2X, Ewing sneakers.
Oh, you don't play, huh?
No.
Oh man, I understand how you did it. You was born in '99, but you dressing like you in 1990, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. But that's dope, man. I mean, and you've been doing this radio station for 3 years. How's the college treating you over there, man?
Treat me well. I'm the president there, so.
Oh, that's
the station.
Oh, they was like, yeah, young fella there, he can take over there. That's dope. Yeah. That's dope, man. But you need to have, like, you know, a lot of people on, like, you know, when things get better, you know, you have you know, I don't know if you ever listened to Stretch Armstrong and Bobbito.
Yep, legends. That's where Big L did that famous freestyle, 98 freestyle. Him and Jay-Z went up there in 95. I've heard AZ do freestyles with them over Mobb Deep, Survival of the Fittest.
Okay. So you've been doing your homework.
Yep.
Yeah, you've been doing your homework. Yeah, so A lot of legends come from there, man. And you know, you could definitely. How many years you got left, man? You'd be legendary too, man. But become a doctor. That should be happening like in there 15 years.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
You gonna be a doctor?
No, I'm not going to be a doctor. I'm going to be a radio host. I
All right, yeah, you got it, man. You got it to be a radio host, man. You know,
appreciate that.
we're gonna put you on. What's that new? What's that? ESPN Radio on 97?
Yeah.
Oh man, you calling names and all that. But yo, we gonna get you. You know, gotta do it, man. That radio personality for you, I think, is a good idea. Keep Nick's hat on. Keep the. They might tell you to, tighten up your shirt a little bit.
Yeah, they might. I'm just a college kid right now, though.
That's love. That's love.
That's the thing, you know what I mean? But it's important for me to make sure that the sound is heard to the younger generation.
Yes. Yes. Which is dope. Which is dope, man, because I mean, these kids they have it. You know, they really have it. They just choose not to use it. You know, they really have it to sit down and write and all that other stuff. That's the thing, man. People don't understand that actual writing is actual artwork. You know what I'm saying? Because, writing is definitely going to be obsolete in the next year or two. You know, people going to, like, just everything is, on the keyboard.
I keep saying this. I want the sound to come back. Do you think it's coming back? Do you think we're going to get that mainstream attention again with lyricists?
Yeah. I think we're going to get the mainstream attention.
Oh, my bad. There's a call coming in for some reason. Okay, there you go. You're good.
Mainstream, they want to know what's the next thing.
Yep.
They want to know what's the next thing hot. They want to know what's the next thing popping. Though there's a lot of people in the mainstream who are really hip hop heads, man. They really boom bap heads. They're going where the money at, and that's what the big corporations want them to do. But you got a lot of them that's boom, that's like real boom bappers, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely think it's definitely gonna be coming back. It's just how well that is done, because it can actually fuse and it can get back very big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be really big. You got big wigs that's actually listening to the music though. They really they don't really like what they're spending all their money on. but
Exactly.
but they make big money. You know what I'm saying? Now they made they made so much money that they can go back to the underground and like, yo, this dude is fire. He deserves to be here. He deserves to be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's coming along, man, and it's coming along great. A lot of people just don't, the people that I speak to, sometimes, even my peoples who tell me like, yo, why don't you do this? Yo, why don't you do that? And I'm like, yo, it's not where it's at. Like, it's not where it's at, man. Where it's at is like really boom bap underground. I don't have to come with a hook. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. You don't have to do songs if you don't want to, but I've learned to do all of it. I've learned to do all of it. A lot of people don't really know.
But that's an MC. You can do any style.
Do any style, you can do anything. You know what I'm saying? I wrote a Star Wars Pepsi commercial. How about that? Or where's Anakin? Episode 1. You know what I'm saying? Which was ill. That story was crazy. A friend of Curtis, came around with some people from Finland. All right, they had the cameras and they wanted to go around and talk about the Bronx and all this stuff. This is when the hood was the hood, like it was pretty dirty. You know what I'm saying? And they introduced him. Kurt introduced them to me, and so I just took them around the town. But the gentleman who hooked up with Kurt, he was like, I owe you. About 5 years later, like he called me, he was like, yo, I got something for you, and I'm like, what it is? He was like, well, I got you for Pepsi commercial. I said, Pepsi commercial? Like, yeah, meanwhile, I was out of town. I was 10 hours away. And he was just like, well, I need you to come down today. And I'm like, come down today? How can I do that? Like, I'm not going to make it in time. And when I tell you, man, me and my brother got on the highway, shot up, in the 10-hour span, got in about, 8 hours. And we went straight to the company. It was like on 57th Street. We go down there. I go upstairs, me and him go upstairs, and I'm looking at the lady. The lady's like, "Oh, sorry, there's someone upstairs, and he's doing his little rap and everything." I said, "Okay, no problem." I said, "By any chance, if you just give me like just 2 minutes, just give me the music. I'll take the music and I'll write something for you real quick, just so you can hear, just so you can hear it out." So I did it real fast. I did it on these little sticky papers, writing it on the sticky papers. I mean, I did that thing so fast, and I started rapping to it, and she was just like, "Oh, hold on for a minute." Go upstairs, talk to the people. You said, "Listen, you come back tomorrow, and what we're gonna do is, we're gonna listen to you. We're gonna be, and we just determine by tomorrow." So I was like, "Okay, no problem." I goes up there, right? Goes into this very, very small room. We had like 6 people around me, right? And they're like, "Well, we heard the tape. We heard the um your rap. We like it. You know, we just want to hear just like a little bit more slang, a little bit more, a little bit more street words." And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
But I did it, and next thing you know, they called me back, and I mean, it was crazy, man. Just having that experience, and that's when I learned how to do jingles. Jingles are very important too. That's who's going to pay you. That's who's going to pay you,
Yeah, you
buddy.
get a lot because of the commercial play too.
Exactly, because of the commercial play. But yeah, I didn't really realize there's big money in that too. You know what I'm saying? And that's something you don't even have to make a rap record, but you make something like that, you score something like that, man. It can be very big. Like I don't know if you. There's a lot of crazy commercials. Big commercials that you never forget. Like what's that? Pause. The bologna. What's the commercial? The McDonald's commercial. Um, there was this old commercial with like Flintstone kids.
Mhm.
We are
When was
Flintstone.
this?
I don't remember that shit though. Probably like about like the 90s, like in the 90s, you know. But it was always something that they would play over and over again, like McDonald's.
Yeah.
They like it's just over and over again. Like when you get something like that, you're out of here. Like you're always. That's like having a hit record forever.
Yeah.
Type, you know what I'm saying? So that was big. I don't know, but that was big though. That's big. But yeah, man. Wrote a Star Wars Pepsi commercial. Uh, I helped write with Benzino. Um, I helped develop Pun Son. Christopher
For sure.
Rivers.
Yep.
Super dope MC. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, man. Um, who else, man? I mean, and then others. Then I just help here and there. Just you know, giving them pointers. People call me. You know what I mean? And sometimes we share information, but and for the most part, I try to school a lot of people. You know, so.
That's important. You tell it like it is.
Yeah, I also give them a direction too, man, because you got some dudes who really got it. You know what I'm saying? They really got it, but don't really understand that they got it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to expand their vocabularies. They don't know how to, take a certain route, and just stick with that route. Saying, yo, you know what? These guys is rapping about killing drugs, girls, blah blah blah. Where another kid is rapping, another kid is like, I want to rap about politics. I want to rap about this. I want to rap about that, but so much around the influence of, and some kids are actually living it that, they just choose one kind of like one track mind type of thing. They just go one track mind and not really speak about, the stuff where, them and their boys probably like roll a blunt to. Because I don't smoke and nothing like that, but I know dudes who just like roll blunts and just talk the most dumbest shit in the world, but some of them talk the most intelligent stuff in the world.
Yeah.
So, it's they need more. We need more of that.
More intelligent rap. We don't get that today though.
Like, we don't get that today.
No, not as much. But I want to tell you this about the DJs. I think the DJs are a main issue in this industry because I've had DJs from Hot 97 on my show. They're like, yeah, I love the bars. I care about the bars. We're just not in that wave right now. But The job of the DJ is to get that sound that hasn't been heard yet played.
Yo,
Play the real records.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. And you know, it's crazy. I got a lot of friends that's that's like early. I mean, straight down to like maybe 16 years old, even 14 years old. You know, kids like that. You know, they want to do this rap. And once again, like I said, when I hear it, I hear the same words. I hear the same way. It's only, you know, I'm not gonna say 4 bars, but actually 4 lines, and then they just go straight into a hook and they start singing and, you know, talking about they want to do this and do that and not even they haven't do anything. You know what I'm saying? With just like you said, man, it's like, it really they really need to hear what we have. They really need to hear what we have, and these DJs, you know, a lot of DJs talking about, yeah, you know, all we need.
They're whack. They're whack. I think a lot of these DJs at Hot 97, I've had some of them on my show. They're terrible. I mean, I'm sorry, man. Like,
they play all the radio stuff, right? The stuff that's on the
yeah, they play all the stuff that's. I don't play that. I don't play that. I interview them. I do not play that though. Right. I interview them, but I don't play that.
Right.
I got when I asked you to send me your music, Hip Hop's Here. I still got that in the rotation.
Fire. That's dope, man. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But people, you know, I get, you know, a couple of followers every day, and, you know, they be like, yo, damn, man, yo, where this music at? Yo, this is crazy. I've never heard nothing like this. So I appreciate it too, man. You know, you got it in regular rotation and you get it to play. A lot of people, you know, I get a lot of followers behind that. You know what I'm saying? So it's alive, bro. Like, it's really, really alive, man. And you just want to get the whole world. And there's much more coming. You know,
I feel like it's being blocked out. That's the thing. The industry doesn't want it to grow. It's like what do you call it? Tug of war. We're gonna pull. We're gonna do it, and then the other side of the industry is like, no, you're not, and they're just pulling on each side. Eventually, the MCs are gonna win that tug of war because people are gonna get sick of the nonsense.
Exactly. Well, you know, so when they put the music out, the new music, I mean, the trap music and all, the trap rap, and they put that out, and they get all these dudes to do these records, man. You know, most of these kids are getting signed. You know what I'm saying? So you have control. You know, as far as with the boom bap, they can't control it, and that's the problem. They can't get their paws on it. You know, and plus, you know, there's this old now that's gonna go out with the, you know, with the people gonna die with it. You know what I'm saying? Because like now the people who the majority who love boom bap is like 30 and up. You know, 30, you know, 30s and up.
I guess I'm a rare 21-year-old, man.
But yeah, there's some dudes out there that's like you too, though. You know what I mean? I've met plenty of dudes that I've just spoken to, and I was like, yo, have you ever heard this? Have you ever heard that? And then I was just single line and hook him, man. I was like, yo, you need to listen to this.
Yeah.
You know, man, I had talking to a kid, like he was like 22, 23 years old. He heard Hip Hop's Here. Man, he was sold. He was like, yo, give me your Instagram, give me this, give me that. Yo, I need to check you out. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. He's like, I listen to my other stuff, but this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, you guys are out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys are out there, and that's going to really carry on the legacy, because you know how it's like rock music, man, you still have their fans. They 70 years old, man. They still come out and still rocking.
Yeah.
Still alive and they still rocking. You know what I'm saying? So we would love for hip hop to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Which I think it is, you know. I think it is. I definitely think it is, because, you know, you got Kane and all of these guys. All of these dudes are still getting shows all over the world. And they getting it all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are they want to see the pioneers. They want to see those guys that spawned all of these other people. You know what I'm saying? These other artists into it. You know, not only them, but R&B artists and producers the same way.
R&B is horrible today too, in my opinion. That's a whole lot of garbage. There's no soul in it anymore.
Garbage? Super
garbage. Yeah.
Yo, there's a couple records out there that's fire though, son. I'll put you on to some joints.
Are they like 90s R&B though? There's nothing like 90s R&B, in my opinion.
Nah, you're right. Ain't nothing like 90s R&B. Man. Ain't nothing like 90s R&B. For real. You know, this here is just, you know, hurry up and get to the booty. Hurry up. Let me get to the pants. Hurry up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Hurry up. Let me get to the pants. Hurry up.
and not only that, everyone sounds like Chris Brown today. Everyone starts to sound like Chris Brown. Chris Brown created his own sound, whatever, and everyone sounds like him now.
I agree with you.
But if that goes for hip hop, there's no individuality anymore.
You know what it is? You gotta go for a lot of underdogs, man, and a lot of underdogs where, you know, I know you with it, you know, you would love to hear that. You know, there's a lot of underdogs out there that people would just never listen to. You know what I'm saying? And then these underdogs is kind of rough for them because, you know, it's hard. They don't really believe in what they're doing. You know what I mean? They really don't believe in what they're doing. And if they are, whatever's going on at home, you know, they don't really value their job, you know, as equally or, you know, as secondary or whatever, you know. But when you're owning your own business, man, you got to go all out, especially when you got, you know, a certain competition. So, you know, what happens is they bow out. You know, they bow out. You know, Reef Hustle, he won't bow out. You know, I think when he's dead, he'll bow out.
Yeah, that's my goal. When I get into this radio industry, I'm putting you guys on a pedestal. Because like I said, I interview them. Their music isn't in the rotation. They got the recognition. They get the records played on Hot 97 and Power 105. They don't need my help.
That's a fact.
It's important for MCs right now in this day and age. We have social media and the kids are doing the stupid dances and the viral videos. They're good. The MCs, they need that spotlight.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy, man. We gonna do bigger things, brother. We gonna do some bigger things, man. We gonna get some dope MCs up there. We gonna get the whole Trust Army up there. We gonna do some joints. We gonna when it's time to go back live, we gonna go back live. We gonna come in and rip it. We got TBM also. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's crazy, man. It's a tug of war. For just listening to this music of today, it's rough, man. It's rough. Probably out of 100 of them, I might like 2. You know what I'm saying? Out of 100 of them.
I only like, from today, I'm a big fan of Dave East. I like his music.
Dave East he a dope MC too.
That's New York, and that's another thing. New York does not have their sound anymore. It's been hijacked. It sounds like Atlanta.
Facts, brother.
A Boogie, everyone claims that he's the king of New York. He's not.
Really? Listen to me. So I think A Boogie is a dope artist. Just because he's from the Bronx too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what artist coming out of the Bronx? He's a disgrace to the Bronx. Look at who came out of the Bronx.
Yo, listen, man. He makes good. I think he actually makes good records. I mean,
he's horrible. He's horrible.
Sorry. He's not an MC. You know what I'm saying? He's not an MC. His brother is an MC. It's I forgot his name. Don Q. He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's definitely good. Two different ways to rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rap. You know, he's actually, you know, he's a special one. He's a special one. He's about maybe about 25.
Yeah.
On that age, you know what I'm saying? And he get busy. So Davies and him and kid Neek Bucks, I think Neek Bucks get busy too. You know what I'm saying? Those are the only rappers that I know really. Oh, my man Whispers, you know, he get crazy. You know what I mean? And there's some other rappers too, you know what I mean? Some other dudes, other MCs. My man 90, he get busy. You got of course, man, Charlie Clips and Goods and all of them. Those guys.
Oh yeah, shout to Goods. He's been on my show.
Yeah, Axel is my guy. You know, it's my brother right there. So he, you know, not only because my brother, but he get busy for real. You know what I'm saying? He's just super dope. Man, I might be forgetting a couple, man. My man Snag, you know, legendary MC. Man, then it gets crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole trust game is crazy.
We got it. When everything is cleared up, with this COVID-19. You got to come up to the station and rip the mic like you did Sway in the morning.
Bet that for you, definitely, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's not too many people out there, you know what I'm saying, who really, especially in your age bracket, man, really digging this music like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crazy. You know, I got some young, like, teenagers, though. I got some teenagers who actually knows my lyrics, man, to some of my records, man, which is big time. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about 13, 14
Yeah.
years.
The penicillin rhyme that you have that was on Hip Hop's Here, did you recycle that for Sway in the morning?
Nah, actually, that was, I actually had to say that on there because there's a lot of people who didn't hear that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that line alone, you know what I'm saying, had caused people to say, yo, you know what? Let me just listen to this guy. You know, that line is crazy, man. You know, it was crazy because me and Fred used to say certain things, used to say certain lines, and the phrase would be like, damn, man, why I didn't think of that? You know what I'm saying? That was
Yeah.
like, so how I didn't think of that? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we would do that. We would always dissect certain things and how certain things were said, the way it was said, you know, certain things like that. But he was just like, why the fuck I didn't? Why? He's like, damn, that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I had said a line way back. I forgot. I said I said something about. I said shit. I don't even remember, man. I don't even remember, man. I'll get back to you with that. But I had said the ill line. He was just like, yo. He said, yo, why I ain't think of that? He said that shit was just so easy, right in front of my face. Why I didn't think of that? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we would always debate that. You know. Got my man. Shout out to 38 Special, man. That nigga's dope.
Yeah, he's been on my show. Shout out to 38 Special.
Yeah, he's been on your show. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was on last year. We did an interview.
Fire.
Stabbed and Shot too.
Fire. Yeah, fire. You know, Shay Noor. You got Planet Medallions. You got Rashid Chappelle. You got Mussolini. You got Emilio Craig. You got man, Vic Spencer. You got Jamal Saul. You got Reem the Villain. You got Fleet Lord. I mean, yo, it's Ransom. Um, man, it's just crazy. It's big, man. Graph.
Yeah, he's been on my show. Shout to Graph.
Graph, yeah, he a dope MC too. Shit. Who I'm forgetting? Who I'm forgetting? Yo, whoever I'm forgetting. Oh, Street Justice. I got Black G's. Yo, is there's much more, man. Much more. Is a lot of stuff.
The thing is,
Bars.
okay, yeah.
Bars. All bars. You're gonna love this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah.
shit. You got Shay Noor. Like, shit, man.
What did Sway say to you after your freestyle when you were off air? I know he liked it on air, but what did he say to you off air? It's two totally different personalities on and off, probably.
Nah, for him it ain't. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? He a real dude. He a real dude. He's a humble guy. He was like, did your thing. He's like, shit is crazy. He said, did your thing. You know what I mean? And the people around him, you know, they was pretty shocked. You know, 'cause they didn't really know.
They didn't expect it because no one when he has these artists up there, but they're not, and a lot of them aren't MCs. He's got MCs up there, but not a lot of them.
Right. So yeah, he was surprised, man. Before that, we had met him up in the Bronx. We had went to this juice spot, and this was like way like months before we went to the radio. You know what I'm saying? And we was speaking to him and chopping it up with him. We had a couple of healthy drinks and all of that stuff, and you know, he was just like, Fred was like, "Yo, my man, he get busy." He was like, "Yeah, he get busy." He's like, "Yeah, he really get busy." And he's like, "All right, then we'll bring him up, right?" So, you know, before we got in the radio station, he came out, greeted us and everything. He was just like, he's like, "Yo, you ready?" I said, "Been ready." You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know, you ain't never been here before, so you know, he tells Fred, he goes back to him, he said, yo, he says he's ready. You know, and Fred is like, yeah, you know, my man, get it. I'm telling you, get busy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, went up in there. I was about my business, man. I really didn't want to say much. I just wanted to rap. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to rap and just get people who don't know me, you know, to get out there and just listen and see what's going on.
It was you, Fred, and Mr. Papers up there. Fred didn't spit.
Huh?
Fred didn't spit. You spit,
Yeah,
and you dominated the whole session.
appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. You know, I really went up there, you know, I don't even know if it was like really to prove a point because I know what I can do. You know, a lot of people out there, you know, one, they don't know who I am, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when they hear it, like, oh shit, I gotta find out who's this guy. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I got a few thousand, you know, views on that, man. You know what I'm saying? A few thousand views on that. It's crazy because I thought it would drop like 2 weeks prior. I mean after, but after like it took like probably like a month and a half for it to drop. But it all turned out good, man. Heather B, shout out to Heather B and the rest of the crew over there. They was just like, you know, they were shocked, man. They were shocked. They was like, we definitely would like to see you back up here again. So, you know, that's like my next goal. You know, I already know that's gonna come because I got a lot to say. I got a lot of things coming, and like it's gonna be amazing, bro. Like it's really gonna be amazing, and I can't wait. You know, right now I'm just like just pinning, you know, and getting back into the motion of, you know, doing everything just consecutively. Now it's just a new era of hip hop. You gotta, you know, just rock consecutively. You gotta rock. You know, you gotta stay consistent. You know, so that's like the, you know, the real key to stuff right now. You know, because it's such a shortage of boom bap. Like they can't wait for the new breed and the new blood. You know, to come in. You know what I'm saying? With all of that energy, and also um the labels denied. You know what I'm saying? Like labels denied like a lot of good hip hop music. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, they got the freedom. We all have the freedom to do what we do. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
us, we don't need labels. The young boys, they feel that they need labels, but they really don't. You know, but what happens is these kids, they get signed. You know, it's just like how dudes is getting signed in the '90s and in the 2000s, get signed for like 30 albums and no bread. You know what I'm saying? They make their show money, that's it, but you know, they lost out on hundreds of millions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You build equity within yourself.
That's a fact. You build equity within yourself. And, you know, theirs go right to, you know, the owners of the labels, you know. And also remember that, you know, those are the guys who, you know, they get you those you know, the basketball endorsements, the drink endorsements and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But when that hip hop turned back around, man, there's no stopping it, man. Especially when we got people like, you know, you know, and I'm sure there's a whole society, you know, it's already it's a very big audience, bro. Very big audience that mess with this hip hop, man. Just and they don't care about being with the radio. They don't care about that. I mean, like regular radio type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
I want to bring this to the regular radio. I want to. I when I go to listen to my car, whether it be in the morning, in the nighttime, I don't want to hear Lil Baby. I don't want to hear all these guys. I want to hear that authentic New York City hip hop sound.
Yes, sir. And we got it. So like we got it, man. Like it's gonna be amazing. And you know the crazy thing is that the crazy thing is that the inspiration from all that music really actually came from dudes hanging on the corners. You know, people uh going through certain situations, um, people going out there and really like, you know, we created our own life, like graffiti and, you know, a lot of people used to get away from, you know, things that was happening in homes and just go out and write graffiti. You know what I'm saying? Now everything is like contained, man. You know, hip hop is never like that. Hip hop is a song of struggle. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a song of like, I mean, a song of like, you know, the poor, man. It's music of the poor. You know, this is a way, you know, to help us, you know, advance in life.
and express your pain. There's no emotion in it anymore. Now it's all about drippy diamonds and
Right,
all the other nonsense.
right. You should express your pain. You know, more pain before joy. You know, and don't get me wrong. You know, there's a lot of people who find joy in being hardworking. You know what I'm saying? And that right there can go to the music as well. You know, that's where you're gonna hear Reef Hustle coming at. You know, Reef Hustle gonna have a lot of substance, and you know, he's gonna have a lot of dope music, man. He's gonna have a lot of dope music. So you're gonna hear bars, like you definitely gonna hear bars, but you're gonna hear substance to the bars, and you know, you're gonna hear, you know, things that's going to touch the soul. You know what I'm saying? And you know, all I'm saying is just I can't wait to just give it all to you.
Yeah.
Word, just give it all to you, man. It's, you know, I have a not only a point to prove, but I have something to do, and I have a legacy, you know, for who I am, you know, that'll go down to my family. You know what I'm saying? That's number one, first and foremost, man. You know, if it wasn't for, you know, my older brother, if it wasn't for him, shout out to Ron Benefit, but if it wasn't for him, man, you know, I wouldn't be as crazy, you know, as crazy in love with hip hop if it wasn't for him. You know what I'm saying? And my other big brother, DJ Ron K, you know, and those guys, Cool Kirk. But like, man, hip hop is just something else, man. Something else. It's just amazing. You know, it saved a lot of lives, and you know that, you know, people didn't think that, you know, they'll survive. Like, it saved a lot of lives, man. It helped a lot of people live and, you know, transition, over to everything that's involved with entertainment. You know, hip hop has saved a lot of lives, man.
It has.
Word.
It has.
Word.
A fun part of hip hop, it's an important aspect that we don't get anymore. It's because everything's all mumbly. You got to look at Google lyrics. Is the fact that people used to be able, like I can still do it for some artists, some songs, is recite lines and rhymes. You
Right.
can't do that anymore. In my opinion, I can't do that with a Lil Baby song or all these other clowns that are out here. But when it comes to a pun song, I can do that.
Right. Well, you know what? If you ask me, you know, the music of today ain't got no replay value. It's a big problem. You know, it has no.
But they force it down our throats.
Exactly. That's the part of science. That's how they make money. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna continue to do it. They'll continue to do it, continue to do it until you love the record. You know, it's just one of those kind of things, man. But you know, they never had like today, as far as like underground stuff, you know, once again we talk about the Bobitos and all of those people. They had legendary music that a lot of people didn't think that it would go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And them not realizing how big and legendary this music has became. You know, which helped take hip hop to another level. I think what the kids do is trap. It's not hip hop to me. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
The way that they, you know, choose to, you know, take over their culture, their time. I don't say their culture, but their time. You know, that's kind of like a way of hip hop. It's not musically. You know what I'm saying? You know, the way they dress. You know, just so happens the way they dress.
And then they dye their hair.
What color? What color?
Rainbow.
Yeah, stuff like that. You know, I mean, you know, if you look at Michael Jackson, one of the biggest ever in history, if not the number one. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at him, you know, he wore diamond gloves, man, and you know, he wore the most tightest stuff, and you know, grabbed his crotch and everything. You know what I'm saying? And went high waters, and you know, shoot. You know, when you do stuff like that, it's crazy, but it's kind of like, hey, look at me over here. It's the tension. You know, it's the attention.
Yeah.
Now these kids don't have no attention span. Like, People don't got the attention span no more, man. They don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is just whatever. You know, is no mysticism around nothing anymore. You know what I mean? So that's a problem. But people don't see it like that. You know, so, you know, the trap rap, you know, they're all dressed the same.
Yeah.
Rap the same, use the same words, you know. Oh, chill. But there's some dudes who I think is dope. That came to mind, Lil Bibby. Lil Bibby's dope.
Lil Bibby?
Lil Bibby is dope.
I never heard of him.
Yeah, check him out. Lil Bibby. Young boy, crazy deep voice. Kid is nice though. He's nice. Little Bibby, and then there was one more guy, who was crazy. But the Lil Bibby kid is nice. Yeah, Lil Bibby.
I'm surprised because as soon as I see a Lil, I'm like, I know where we're heading already.
Yeah, yeah. But he get busy though. He get busy. He does that. He does like a trap rap, but you know, all that singing stuff, it's not his thing. He got like a Barry White voice, man, but he like 18, 20 years old, something like that, 22 years old, 21 years old, but kid is dope. And what's the name? He sings a lot, but he can actually rap. Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates.
Yeah, I know Kevin Gates, yeah.
Yeah, he another guy who get busy too. You know, and another thing, see, he does the singing stuff, but he got a lot of pain behind his music. You know, he got a lot of substance behind his music. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's what I think these kids is missing, B. Like, they missing it. They missing that.
They're missing the pain and the emotion.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say these kids, they grown men, but you know, yeah, they just missing that pain and emotion. You know, every 5 minutes is about, you know, being lit, but they don't never talk about what's happening behind them closed doors. What's happening, you know, what's happening. Like, really.
Do you think people want to hear that anymore? Like the pain and what's going on behind closed doors? Because I want to hear. I think it's interesting what's going on. People. I think it's important for people to express it instead of just shelter it until it makes the person go insane. Do you think people want to hear that?
Well, think about it. A lot of people want to run from their reality, and that's why they choose music. You know what I'm saying? What the kids of today, you know, I mean, even the kids back then, you know, back in the day, who was, you know, when they was listening to Tupac, their mama, and stuff like that, you know, they wanted to hear that because they really couldn't express it verbally, you know, so they had somebody like Pac give a perfect expression and knowing like, damn, this is exactly how I feel about my family, or this is how I feel about my mom. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that, I mean, that's just basically what it is. You know, that's basically what it is. I just think that they need to talk. You know, I mean, you can party for about 4 hours and that's it, man. You know what I mean? After the party, then what you doing for the rest of the day? You know, for the rest of this 16 hours, you party 8 hours.
Yeah, and is everyone just gonna listen to Migos for 24 hours?
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
can't do that. You can't do. You know what I mean?
Because you go through different, you know, you go through different mood swings. You know, if you notice, like the what you call it, people, what you call it, commit suicide. You know, it's high. The rate is like super high right now. You know, pretty much like the highest it's ever been. You know, you got a lot of kids too that suffer from depression. But how do they suffer from depression? Of course, there's other things, but I'm sure, you know, unfortunately, the computer got something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Because they being stimulated, their minds being stimulated way far beyond to something that's just things just not exciting to them anymore. So they're looking for the next fix. You know what I mean? They're looking for the next fix, and the thing is that they start to live off of. They start to just, you know, live and feed off of, you know, uh, perception. You know, it fake, and everything is just fake and just makes no sense. Like, how could you text someone and say, oh, you know, this is how I feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how in the hell you can do that? You gotta get with a person. You gotta talk to a person. You gotta feel a person. You gotta understand body language and stuff like that. Like, you missing out all of the preliminaries that really makes a person. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, these kids are, you know, they're being breeded off of, the computer, man. You know what I'm saying? I said in one of my records, I said, the computer, I said the computer is fucking the fabric of families up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's true, but it's a gift and a curse. See, I would have never met you, you know, well, probably I would in St. John's, New York City, but
Yeah.
just, going through the college circuit, was a big thing. You know what I mean? And it's always great to go through college circuits, and there's a lot of hip hop heads out there, man. There's a lot of hip hop heads out there, and they just can't wait to hear that new fire. They just can't wait to hear it. You know, they just can't wait to hear it, man. And so that goes back to Reef Hustle, man. I'm in here just cooking up and making new projects, and about to let go like a machine gun, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. Like this is gonna be like a great. I say 2021 is gonna be like amazing. You know.
Yeah, 2020 is finished. That's this year's shot. Since the beginning with the almost getting to a World War III, Kobe dying, 2020 is over. We don't even have to go from, we already know what's happened. We don't even have to bring it up.
Right, exactly. So, just gonna be working, man. I'm not even really gonna count the years anymore, but I'm just gonna be working. Just doing amazing stuff with amazing people, and going to amazing places, doing amazing things, man, and just growing and putting on the next stage and the next people. You know what I'm saying? Who really rocking with the hip hop. Even DJs, man. Just like you said, like we got mad whack DJs out there, but there are some hip hop DJs that's like super fire. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah, they got to play the good music, not the crap.
They got to play the good music.
Yeah, not the crap.
You've been going hard. You've been going hard on this on this trap rap, man.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Like, I mean, at least just like I said, these dudes was like Kevin Gates kind of give me some substance, give me pain, give me, you know what I mean, give me triumph, give me stuff that can change the mood for the day. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of these kids who listen to this music, ain't got no Ferraris, ain't got no $1,000,000. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's so pathetic that even the rich kids is like rapping and they talking that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my God.
Makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. If you're not a true artist, then you don't belong. You know what I'm saying? Truthfully, if you're not from the struggle, for you to do struggle music and you're not from it, it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just wrong. It just make no sense. You know what I mean? The kids who come from, the ghetto who just, don't have no real structure. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, it is a way out. And some kids actually take that way and they hit their number. That's just basically what it is too. A lot of kids is hustling and it's just a way to get out. They're not really taking it, the artistry by, to heart, not really taking that artistry. And back in the days, even I seen from some documentaries, it used to be like the rappers used to rap and they wanted to be looking like the drug dealers. And the drug dealers just, once they saw the money, they was like, oh, hold on, we could be rappers and make drug money. Oh yeah, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they put out these stories, and then you got the people who was on the sideline, I don't know about playing it safe, but pretty much got lucky, being around life and even seeing the life when it wasn't them, you know what I'm saying? But they knew how to narrate it, and then during that time, it was always the people that we looked up to was the drug dealers and even Malcolm X when Malcolm X was coming up. But if you look at Malcolm X and his history, he was doing street things and then went to jail and then reformed himself. It's a lot of that. Also, there's a lot of gentlemen who did 10, 20 years, down the line and reform themselves. You know what I'm saying? And became better fathers, became better mothers, just, and just started their life, over in, to get back to, just being successful at life, and helping their kids, and cultivating their kids, you know what I'm saying? This is what hip hop was about. Hip hop was about, talking about the song of struggle, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, the things that we did, you know, in the street, from having fun, making jokes, partying, conversation, then from pain, where mama can't pay the rent, it was just only a mother inside the household, from where the man was taken out the household, so the government, so they can depend on the government, and then, a whole bunch of, other stuff, man. But I mean, the government really didn't know that hip hop was going to live this long, and get a whole bunch of kids, rich, before their time. I mean, it is what it is, man. The hustle is an everyday life. Whether what you go for, one day it'll come. Your consistency will win. Some people just hit their number real quick. You got people like that too. And a lot of people be trying to live off that carrot, man. You know what I'm saying? They want to be the jackass looking at the carrot, man.
Yeah.
And some people just not in it for the long haul. When you got a love for this game, man. I mean, not the love for the game, a love for the music. You got a passion for the music, then it'll never go away. You know what I mean? It'll never go away. It's still a fire that's lit. Word.
That's my reaction every Friday night, because I always wait 12 p.m. Well, Thursday night and the Friday for the new releases. I look for the boom bap. I don't always hear it.
I mean, so you mean to tell me you get a lot of music to trap rap?
What was that?
What's your music that you get and you get in your email when they send you records? You get a lot of boom bap, or you get a lot of trap?
I get a lot of trap.
A lot of it?
A lot of it.
Wow.
Then I go to iTunes to check out and see what drops on the charts.
Nothing?
Oh, it's all trap. Where is the boom bap? That's what I say. And there's nothing like it. There'll never be anything else like boom bap. Boom bap is hip hop to me. It's not trap. It's not drill. It's not the melodic rap. It's strictly boom bap.
Yeah. I mean, that was the baby though. You know what I'm saying? That was the baby, and I really don't know. You know what? I could say that, there was some down south records that people used as like radio records, you know what I'm saying? And it spawned this kind of music. You know what I mean? It spawned this kind of music. But what happens is that, once one record becomes such a sensation, it becomes big, then, they look at it as if it's broke. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Let's keep on coming. Come on, bring me. All we need is another little kid, another pretty boy kid with tight clothes. The little girl's gonna love him. That's it. We got
the auto tune, the dyed hair.
Yo, yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? They just got the wrong idea, man.
The tattoos. You can't forget the tattoos all over the face.
Oh, mad tattoos on the face?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have no sense of, you don't even know what the hell going on with life. You know what I'm saying? They don't have what the hell's going on with life, but it's how it is, man. So let's talk about projects and the music. Also, I have an internet and I have a website. I have a website called Torchville. Tom ORCHIVILLE, and it's on YouTube as well. But go to torchville.com, and I got into like animation and stuff like that as well, man. And like that's like really amazing, and we sell actual art, on our website as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you want something custom made, we make that as well. We do shirts and we do hats and we do everything that you can name. We even do
what kind of art? I'm interested in this.
Well, any kind of art. Basically, like if you want something personal, we can actually make that. And I'm talking about an actual painter, who does art. We also have a gentleman who does like anime. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Luther. He does like anime and mixes in with digital designing and stuff like that too. Super amazing. Um, we also have a young cartoonist as well that we are working on signing right now, and he's another kid that's just amazing, and we basically touch different ages. If you want something for your home, you want an actual painting, we give you an actual painting of whatever you want it to have, or even when we come up with certain ideas, we know exactly as far as art, um, what we can solicit. You know what I mean? Certain things, but we make everything from to your den, to your home, to your living room. All different facets of art. You know.
That's fire.
Yeah. So when we talking about like torchville.com, when we talk about art, I'm literally talking about not only just music. We talking about animation. We talking about short stories. We're talking about actual art, painted art, um, graffiti art. Uh, I mean everything, anything that have to do with hip hop. So that's torchville.com. You know, go
Sure, go check that out.
absolutely.
Everyone who's tuned in, make sure you go check that out.
Please.
Any requests, make sure you fill out that request form. It'll
Yeah,
get done.
it's a fact. And yo, actually, when you go on, I advise like you know check out the cartoons. Man, mad funny. Check out the cartoons. You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time watching them. We're gonna start going back to this week in bullshit news. We're gonna do like a whole bunch of pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. But just check out torchville.com and go to the episodes, man. It's just mad funny this week in bullshit news. So it's TW 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 BSN, you know. So, check that out, man. Or
You should go check that out. I know when we originally linked up through text messages, you had a lot to talk about. Is there anything else that you want to discuss here on the show? I know from music, the projects you got coming out, website.
Well, it's a lot of joints. I did a project for my man Joe White. We really trying to put that together right now. Actually, it's done. We just trying to go through the mix and the mastering stages. I got one with my man DJ and Credit Boy. I'm working on one with Buck Wow, from DITC, of course.
Yeah, the legend. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I got a lot of other surprises. I'm having a project done by my man 38 Special, Trust, and one right now that I'm doing also with Flea Lord. You know what I mean? I don't know if you don't know who he is. You need to check him out. He's crazy. And then just keep on moving on. Just keep on moving on, but it's gonna be consecutively, man.
I'm gonna make a request. It's not for art right now. I'm making a request for a song that I'd like to hear you do. And I brought this up a few times on my show. What would it be like if we had an 80s hip hop sounded record in this day and age?
A what?
An 80s sounded hip hop.
Oh.
80s like what?
Is that
what
80?
song?
No.
Give me something like Kool Moe D.
Nah, that shit is whack. It ain't whack. Kool Moe D is legendary, but compared to other records, I'm not even gonna say that shit is whack because it ain't whack. But compared to other records, I got way more.
All right, G-Rap Road to the Riches.
Gee, that's
And
that
take the beat
that's
and do a new song.
nah. Yeah, he said you want me to do something. You want me to manipulate the whole thing.
An 80s sounded. If you want to do an 80s sounded hip hop beat,
I got you.
Of any, like some an 80s. I'm just throwing you names of like artists from the 80s.
Yeah,
Something from that sound.
Don't even worry about it. We just did one. I just did one tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, just did one tonight, man. I just did one tonight, man. I'm gonna do another one too, man. I got you. But I mean, with the project that I'm doing right now, man, executive produced by Flea Lord, we got a joint for you though, definitely. You know what I'm saying? 7 records. We're gonna take you one for the DJs, man. You know, for the DJs, and then it's gonna be some boom bap on there. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm taking it uptown. You know what I'm saying? So when you take it uptown in them days, you know, you had a little bit of lyrics, but you party with the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of them things. It ain't trap. It's you gonna get that feel. Definitely get that 88 feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get that 88 word. You're gonna get that with Spawn, you know, the way we dress, the way we look, you know, from where fitteds came from, like everything that you have on top to bottom is just like hip hop is it's where it came from. You know what I'm saying? It came from the struggle, B. You know, came from the struggle. These new era hats, all these hats, you know, the sports hats and anything that got to do with sports, you know, hip hop spawned it. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop took it to the next level. You know what I mean? Like, you know, hip hop is life, man. Hip hop is life. Well,
What's your favorite hip hop album of all time?
nah, my favorite. I don't have a favorite of all time, but I tell you, the majority of Dr. Dre albums, my favorites. You know what I'm saying the majority of their albums, you know. But then we, of course, you know, we got Reasonable Doubt. You know, we have um, Illmatic. You know, we got Mobb Deep's second album. Which we got Biggie. You know, we got another. I don't know what other album that was just crazy to me. Shit, Tribe Called Quest. A whole bunch of a bunch of their albums. You know, they always give
Midnight
you
Marauders.
Midnight Marauders, incredible. You gotta rock with albums. See, a lot of people, even the Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah.
You know, it took you for, you know, a movie, man. Dre always took you for a ride. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the majority of Dre joints that Dre did, you know, even with the NWA, like those is like really like my favorite albums. You know what I'm saying? I mean, besides the East Coast joints besides the East Coast joints that you know, I name, and of course there's some things I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Like Capital Punishment and all. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff on the East Coast, but albums, you know, the real movie that just took me for a ride and I just laughed, and you know, gotta be the joints that Q produced and the joints that Hank Shockley and those guys produced for Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Death Certificate, America's Most Wanted, Lethal Injection, The Predator.
oh yeah, you know, and you see how, you know, how much of a movie that they like
Yeah.
takes you through a whole movie, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you call, you know, dope hip hop, you know. That's what you call dope hip hop, when you can have a sound and then you bringing people into your sound. You know, when you bring people into your sound and you cannot lose, man. They would love I mean, you know, people just taking them for a ride, and that's what it's about. It's about taking people for a ride. You know, giving them, you know, what you see through your eyes every day. You know, a lot of us rap about, you know, even with the boom bap, a lot of us rap about, you know, guns, drugs, you know, and all of that stuff. The reason being is because it's actually in our circumference 24/7. You know what I'm saying? And some of us, you know, it's in the homes. You know what I mean? And even with the rich people, you know, it's in their homes too. Drugs is in their homes. You know, they might have everything money wise, but drugs is in their homes. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, we talk about what we know, or we talk about what we see. Put it like that. You know what I mean? It's about the song of struggle, man. Like, it's really, really about the song of struggle, man. You know, people out here manipulating, you know, hip hop, you know, killing it, you know, and these guys don't even have to do, like, they just super billionaires who just putting on these, you know, little rich kids and just fucking trash and the music is just horrible, yo. You know, it's really horrible, but you know, you can never erase pain though. You can never erase pain. You know, money is a hell of a band-aid, but you can never release, you can never, you know, cure the pain with that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, you know, that's something to think about, man.
Yeah.
Hip hop is life, man. You can't lose behind that. Hip hop is life, man. Yo, shout out to everybody, who's listening in,
Yep.
listening to Reef Hustle right now. You know what I mean? Say only, man. Listen, man. We gotta get more participants on this thing
How
here.
many people are on it?
I don't know if I know, man. I hope it's more than one. You know, but
Yeah.
hey, if anybody out there, you want to ask questions, we here. You know what I'm saying? We here. So usually when you start off, when you play music, what days you be rocking out to like that hardcore. Let people know.
They can tune in to my personal station and WSJU radio. We actually just got back. We just opened up Tuesday, so we got to update the playlist. But you got all that, and you got 90s hip hop mixing in there with the trap, even though I would turn it into a full boom bap station if I could, but I got to accommodate everyone listening on campus.
Yes.
But if you want to tune into that authentic sound, tune in the Mad Max Radio on Live 365. You got the 90s hip hop in there, independent artists who have that real bars, real hip hop. They're in there.
That's dope, man. And you giving that platform, and while you're there, you're giving that platform, and that's just amazing, man. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That's really, really key, man. I mean, you got people out here, just like I said. I mean, I've walked the street, people are like, "Hey, was you on Sway?" And I'm like, "Yeah." You know, I'm like, "Yo, you Reef Hustle, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yo, son, keep doing your shit. That shit's crazy." You know what I'm saying? Which is dope. It's cool to have that. Rather have less fame and you know a check.
Yeah.
Rather have less fame than a check, man, because the fame come first and that money come last. But it's cool. It's cool because it just goes to show you, regardless, when you're doing this music, you've been starving. You know what I'm saying? And so for a person to, recognize what you're doing, and that's a pain in itself. You know what I'm saying? So it keeps, it keeps you moving. Keeps you moving. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, it's to go back from my mom listening to like R&B music and gospel music and fusing it and mixing it up when I had to clean the house. She was just like, listen, we're gonna go clean this whole house for the weekend. We cleaning this whole house.
Yeah.
And so she put on, yeah, you know what I mean? She'll put on that good music. As much as you probably didn't like it after a while, you're like, yo, this is crazy. This music is really good. You know what I mean? So what you do is what happens? You fuse that into what you call hip hop today. You know, it's a mix, man. It's a mix. It's a mix. It's like a big pot of gumbo. You know, talking about our life. You know what I mean? That's what that hip hop is, man. The way we live, the way we dress, the way we wear a hat, the way we wear shirt, shoes. All of that.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, and it comes from the struggle. A lot of people. There's even people who don't even understand that, but it comes from the struggle. And that's it. You'll get that pain. You definitely get that pain.
Yeah. You just dropped your track with Buck Wild.
Yes.
When is your next drop?
That's a good question. My next drop should be in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna go to the round table and we're gonna find out. But it'll definitely be whenever's the first drop. It will be every 30 days after you're gonna get a new project. And you might get some in between because I got a lot of hip hop friends out there and usually rocking records.
Yep.
So I would say, it would be in the next 2 or 3 weeks. We don't have a final date. But like every day I'm recording. I'm recording every day. So I couldn't even tell you exact, we got a lot of things out, so that's what we're gonna be, working on now. I don't have the exact date, but it's gonna be something crazy. And I just, hope people just run it, play it when they go to the gym, when they work out, you know, get them to play it. You know what I'm saying? You can go to right now. I got War out. For people who didn't listen to it, you can go to all major platforms, and you can also go to Reef Hustle on YouTube. You know what I mean? You get to listen to that right there as well. Look at some vlogs that I have. Look at the special people that I got on there that was actually, my friends. You know what I'm saying? That I've known for a long time. Good times we shared and stuff. And a whole bunch of other things, man. Be pretty interesting. We working on just a lot of things, just building it, the proper way to get people to really enjoy it. Because like I said, it's not only gonna be that. It's, we're gonna have This Week in Bullshit News. It's just gonna be amazing. And it's gonna be dope, man. We're gonna have a lot of dope episodes of new animation coming up as well too. So not only that, you're gonna get music, you're gonna actually get like, new animation and a lot of displays of other art, and whichever that accommodates you, you'll be able to, get involved. It's gonna be, really, really good.
Make sure you go check it out. War is available on all digital platforms.
Sure.
Deadass on YouTube. It's doing numbers.
Yes, sir. So listen, Deadass is actually slang that we use in the hood, which actually means like Deadass means like are you serious? Are you like completely serious? No jokes, no nothing. But Deadass is a dope record. It's a dope record, man. You got that in rotation?
No, because I can't download, because I usually download it on iTunes.
Uh-huh.
So I it's only on YouTube. So I don't want to, I'm not going to be pirating it off of you.
I appreciate you. I got you though. I'm definitely, I'm going to send that through. You know what I'm saying? We get that. We're going to have that up as well. We're going to have that up as well. So I've done also, a lot of freestyles on YouTube. So check it. For people who don't know, they can really check it. And, just go to Reef Hustle, on YouTube. That's ReefHustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, go there, man, and, check it out. Which is crazy. A lot of people, if you see, you've never been into a place like this, right? This is like big time right here. You got my man, Big French.
Oh, it's fire.
Yeah.
What up?
What's up? How you doing?
Chilling.
I like the studio.
Hey, bro.
Fire.
A lot of people who never seen that, this is like legendary stuff.
I see Foxy Brown. I see Jizza, Cool G Rap, Eminem, Pete Rock, CL Smooth, KRS-One, Kumo D, Outkast, Tupac, DJ Quick, Nice and Smooth, Tribe Called Quest, Lil Kim, Gangstar, Ghetto Boys.
That's the school I'm from.
That's just,
album covers.
Yeah. That's just album covers and stuff like that. But
and Special Ed, that's it.
Special Ed, yeah. You got Old Dirty, Public Enemy, Chug Rock, Rapper's Delight. There you go. Rapper's Delight, Black Sheep. Have you ever heard of Black Sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Sheep. You got Fat Boys, Houdini, DJ Red Alert, Big Pun, MC Light, Criminal Minded, Cypress Hill. Yo, man, I definitely don't want to, leave out dudes on the West Coast, man. A lot of dope MCs out there, and there's a lot of dope rap artists as far as musically, that was out there back then and even up to now. You know what I'm saying? So, which is crazy. Oh, you got Pete Rock, CL Smooth. You got Salt and Pepper.
That's it.
You got, that's crazy. You got Two Live Crew. You got the X Clan. Man, Marley like Marl. You got Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill is another one, just super duper MC. And she sang, but she was just everything. She's everything, man. You got the Dope Boys. I mean, forget it. He got a lot. Yeah, he has a lot of stuff in here, you know. So this
Classic
is
hip hop.
yeah, this is one of the spots that I work out of. I got a couple other spots that I work out of too, man. Maybe we can go back online soon. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up just to show you the the day in the life sometime, and what I be doing. Out here be pretty cool too. You know what I mean? But,
I'd be down for that.
sure. And on top of that, I'm gonna bring a whole crew up there. Once you start opening, I'm gonna bring a whole crew up there. It's gonna get crazy up there.
And it's gonna be just nothing but raw hip hop bars. Boom
Bars.
bap. None of this funk flex. Let's put the drippy diamond guy in the skinny jeans on a boom. I have no time for that.
We're not gonna do that. Funk Flex, he be knowing what the real hip hop is, but I guess he got a job to do, so he get his chicken like that, he get his money like that. But, he put
Clowns.
when he put my son Fred up there, man, everybody just had to get with it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had to get with it or get left out. That's another spot that I'm gonna go up to too. Yeah, it's gonna come. It's definitely gonna come, man. And I'm gonna do what I do.
Yep.
Thank you.
And it'll be a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, thank you for Sway, man, for really like putting me up there because, you know, like I said, a lot of people who ain't here in a long time, don't nobody really care about real life, you know what I mean? But when people don't hear, out of sight, out of mind, once I got on there, let people know what's going on, firebomb, man, firebomb, firebomb, big firebomb. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's all cool. You know what I'm saying? Just know, nigga ain't never lose it. Get busy and play. Straight up. But I'm gonna bring a lot of people up there, yo. Bring a lot of people for you up there, man. Get it
I
right.
appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna bring like 1 or 2 trap artists, man.
Oh man. Oh.
Too many people rapping. You get it rapping. Nah,
Man.
it's all cool. It's
Mumble rap.
Jumbo jumbo.
Yeah, mumble jumble.
I hear you, brother.
All right, Reef Hustle. I appreciate you coming on my show for an interview. Long overdue. And I had a great time with you. You're always welcome back on the show.
Yeah, I'm coming back soon, man.
Yeah, you already know.
Check me on IG. That's Reef Hustle, REEF Hustle. All one word. Check me on Twitter, the same handle. Check me on Facebook, as Reef Ali. That's REEF, space ALI. You don't have to space it. REEF ALI. You know what I'm saying? Check me out. Get personal. Don't get personal, but get personal musically. Any inquiries in any businesses, you could go to Reef Hustle at yahoo.com. You can check me, send it through, man.
Yep.
Any writing or if there's any dope artists out there who does any animation, drawings, stuff like that, art, paintings, you're looking for a family, we here also at torchfield.com. I'm saying? So please check us out, man. But we appreciate you, man, Max. I just want to say thank you, man. And I mean, for really giving us that platform too, that boom bap platform. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of people they thought that it was dead, but man, you go and listen to that, you're gonna hear some stuff. Oh, you can't forget Brand Nubians too, man. Brand Nubians.
Dot X.
That's a fact. And Lord Jamal.
Yep.
Mo, just dope. Yeah, just dope. Get it, man. Yo, group home, man. Man, I was just
Guru was in there too.
Yeah. I'm talking about what's the homie, man? At the group home was Lil Dap and Malachi. You know what I'm saying? Dope. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of legendary dudes out there, man. Artifacts, they old school, but they fire. They dope. J. Rue, man, you got a lot of people out there, man.
You do. And you also have Reef Hustle out there.
And you got Reef Hustle out there. You must. Yo, one more time. We're gonna say this. Just go to all major platforms, man. Check out War. By Reef Hustle. It might say various artists if you go to iTunes, but you look for Reef Hustle. If not, check on YouTube. You get to listen to some good stuff over there too. So check me out, man. We got some good stuff coming, man. Rest in peace, Big Pun. Rest in peace, Fred The Godson. We love you, TBM. Monster KM. My man Buckwild, Music's My Religion is out now, which I'm on the first record, which is me, Fred the God, Axel, and my young brother David Boss. I mean, what else, man? I'm on the Trust Army album, 1 and 2. Forget about it, man. Just a lot of other things that's gonna be coming. Just look forward to it. Just look forward to it, man. I'm also developing a water called Reef Waters, man. So, get with it as well, man. It's gonna be pretty good, man. Also promote health. Man. So
it's important.
Just doing big
it's
things.
Important.
Next, yeah.
Yeah. No doubt.
But I appreciate you, man, and I say thank you. I owe you my life, brother. Don't worry about it. You got it, man. Coming up there. Man. Fire bomb.
Yeah.
Bomb.
We're up there. Yeah, we're gonna be dropping the bombs, and it's gonna be pure fire.
Yo, check this out, right? I got a joint. If you want to hear what you was just talking about, if you want to, you could just hear it over the line as you talk, or you gotta go off the line now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off the line for you. All right, so this is we're signing out here. Mad Max, Sports and Hip Hop with DJ Mad Max, as you all know. Wednesdays, 9 to 11 p.m. Mondays, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Real hip hop first, trap and drill second.
Yo,
Reef Hustle, you know what it is.
Yeah, rest in peace, Big Pun, man. Rest in peace, Fred the God. Rest in peace to all those who lost people during the COVID, before the COVID, and with the nonsense that's going on. God bless those who been abused by law enforcement and so forth, man. So we say God bless them and their families, and for for people who's just in the struggle, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, defund the police, defund them.
The word.
I'm for it. Like,
defund them.
They need to redo the whole system.
I hear you. Redo the whole system. That's what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? But Mad Max, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you. It's like I was interviewing you for a minute. I said,
Yeah.
we appreciate it, man. Say thanks, man.
No doubt.
And I'm definitely back on to give you some of them balls soon.
No doubt. I'll be looking forward to it.
Blessings, brother.
Yeah.
Blessings. I appreciate you.